Hello, everybody. It's me again. Oh, wait, this is long form. Much better. Anyway, hello, everybody. It's me. I realized that I haven't made a fully long form video about me. So, I make art. Let me just pull up a clip. So, I make art, right? It's right here. There's a lot of the art that I do. It's on Pixel. If you want to follow me, it's the same username here. Anyways. So I just wanted to make a video introducing myself. My name is Citron. I am not really a commentary YouTuber, but I do occasionally do commentary. Oh wait, I forgot to if you don't follow in the next 10 seconds, a spider will be under your bed. Anyways, with that out of the way, yeah, so this is my first official video. I don't have anything to commentate about, really, but, yeah, I make art, I might do some animations, yeah, so, that's about it. This could be a short, I don't really know why I decided so, I now realize that I could just answer some frequently asked questions that most people ask, so let me just answer away. So, my favorite color is green, as you can tell by my PNG. My YouTubers that inspire me are Moist Critical, I'm kidding, of course, Jelly Bean, actually, I think Smokey Bee, Degis, 100%, anybody from Rumblepack at all, just like, they've been a big inspiration, and mostly a lot of shorts YouTubers, and a lot of, like, if you know who DJ Cook is, he inspired this video, actually. Anyway, next question. Now, what I hear a lot in Q&As is, what is your favorite layer of hell? I gotta say lust, because that's where all the freaks are at. Okay, now for a question that's been probably on everyone's mind. Would I rather have a gay son or thought daughter? Me personally, I'm going with the thought daughter. Because if you really think about it, you can just put her out for adoption. Ooh. Okay, now, you may have seen some fan art, right? And I'm not gonna point fingers, but just to clear things out of the way, I am not a furry. There's nothing wrong with being one, but I'm not one. So just don't get that mixed up. I'm not one of them, okay? Now here's a juicy one that I heard one time. That is, who is my favorite animation YouTuber? Now me personally, I like The Odd Ones Out, but my favorite is, I gotta say something else, YT. I haven't seen his newer content, but his older content was really good. Also, Swoozy? I think that's his name. Yeah, and speaking of swooshes, the infamous swoosh, and Haminations, and that one Canadian guy, I don't know his name, Ryan? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they're really good. Next question. Now, I've been dying to answer this next question, and that is, do you have any party tricks that you can do? And I can't show them on screen, but I can draw Sonic the Hedgehog pretty fast. I mean, it's pretty good talent. I don't really have any way to use it professionally to make money or anything, but it's next question on the sheet says, pet peeve. Well, I don't really have any pet peeves, not thinking about it, except for, like, eating with your mouth open, but I do that sometimes, so it's not really that big of a pet peeve. I don't really have any, TBH. Okay, now the next question here is a juicer, a real juicy juicer, dude. What is my favorite book? It's gotta be Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I mean, it's the best book of all time. I mean, there's layers and layers to Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It's the best thing of all time. I mean, come on. I mean, come on, like, dude. You gotta admit it's good. Okay. Here's a little one that's a little iffy. And that is, what is my favorite song? Well, I would have to say anything from the Sonic the Hedgehog series, especially by Crush 40. Night of the Wind is really underrated, and it's really, really good. Next question. Okay, now, favorite Sonic character. Okay, now, for For me, I would have to personally say Silver the Hedgehog. I mean, come on. He has telekinesis, can't fly. I mean, what's not to love? And actually, no. Now thinking about it, to a previous question, I do have a pet peeve when they mischaracterize characters, bro. Because I've seen so many fan art, so much images of Silver the Hedgehog being like a, well, lack of a better word, a twink. And he's not. He's just not. That's just mischaracterization, like, straight up. It's now I know I do have at least one pet peeve. Okay, now here's a common one that I hear. My favorite sport, and if I've played any sports. Well, if you consider track a sport, then I have, but I don't consider it a sport. It's more like a, well, it might be a sport. I don't know. So, well, my favorite sport of all time, it's gotta be basketball. My favorite basketball player, LeBron. Anyways, now here's a juicy question. Do I believe in love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. And I was just kidding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like everybody will at least find a lover. I don't really know if I will, but hopefully. Okay, now here's a juicy one. Favorite content creator. Favorite niche content creator. Now, favorite niche, like less than 100 subs. I'd have to say this one guy. I can't shout him out because I forgot his username. But basically, he has a skull face, and he bullies Jelly Bean. Okay, that's a joke, of course. I mean, it is funny, but my favorite niche YouTuber, I gotta say, TikToker is Gerber, right? But Gerber doesn't really have YouTube, so I can't say him. I don't really have anyone, to BH, except for that one guy that followed me. By the way, I know who you are. I just forgot your username because it's a little complicated. I met you on Magma. Thank you, by the way, for following me. I really do appreciate that. Anyways, next question. Okay, now, next question I wrote on this paper is, who is my favorite childhood YouTuber? Now, the go-tos are obviously Funnel Vision, FGTV, those are the same two, and Guava Juice, you know, all of the OGs, Corix, Kenshin. Yeah, they're all good, but in my opinion, I have to say it's between Yub and FGTV, because those two are the GOATs in my opinion. They're really good. Okay, next question. Okay, now, favorite superhero. Nobody really asked this, but I have to say it's the Amazing Spider-Man, because he's just like so good of a superhero. Like, you just don't understand how much I love that guy, dude. He's the best superhero. He's the superhero of all time. Okay, so one question that I got in real life is, where is your accent from? It's from a mix of LA and Mexico, because that's where I used to live. Not anymore, though. You might be asking, why don't you sound like a surfer, dude? That's because I didn't grow up around that part of Cali. I grew up somewhere else. And also, most of my life I spent in Mexico, so hablo bien español, pero no, sí, hablo bien español. Okay, now this one here is one of the questions of all time. What is my favorite TikTok niche internet thing? And I have to say, bro's got X-ray vision for Creeper. Also, I just wanted to say, if Gothic somehow found his way onto this video, fuck you. Okay, next question I have here on the paper is Apple or Samsung? Me personally, I'm more of a hello moto, because I'm poor, and that's the only thing my mother could afford. If I could choose, I would choose the one with the most features, which is usually a Samsung, because they're living in the future. I mean, they have like a phone. I'm pretty sure there's a phone that has a projector. I don't know if that's a third party or Samsung, but I have to go with Samsung on this one. I mean, Apple is pretty good. Like, if you want a phone that feels like a phone and not like a phone with a bunch of extra stuff, then yeah. Hold on, the video's cutting out. Hold on, I gotta replace the footage. Hold on. Okay, now that it looped, I can answer more questions. Okay, now here's a juicer right here. Did you answer all these questions so the video can be 8 minutes long and you could get out of it? Yes, bro, I need my bag. Of course I did. Okay, now here's a question that I have on the paper. It's pretty good. My favorite glib shadow. I'd have to say, Ben Quaternaros. His metachlorine count is out of this world. I mean, have you seen it? Okay, so some comedians that inspired me. Yes, I do have comedians that inspire me because I'm a funny guy. It has to be Adam Sandler and Kevin Hart. Those are basic, I know, but they're pretty funny. Also, we have that, I don't know what his name is, but he's Mexican, right? He has animations. It's not Gabriel Iglesias. It's a different guy. He had this one bit. It was really funny. ¿De quién eres? It's a really funny bit, but I don't know who the guy is. I forgot his name. Yeah, he's one of the comedians that inspired me of all time. Anyways, I think this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys for enjoying. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, you just heard me ramble for about like a good 11 minutes. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day, really. Bye.
I'm like, hey, what's up?